Who's your favourite guest host? Is it Dom? It's Dom. But you can still let us know at From a Hat Podcast. No, From a Hat Podcast at gmail.com. Damn it, I messed it up.
Do you want to do it again?
No. We're doing it live.
Hey, remember we had 5 different people instead of 3?
Yeah.
Welcome to From a Hat, the show we draw a topic out of a hat, just like it says in the title. I'm Ben.
Oh, I'm Chloe.
And I'm Phoenix.
You haven't been on in a very long time.
No, but the times that I have been on are pretty bad because I didn't know what to do. So
Are you clicking your fingers?
yeah, I'm really sorry.
Oh, okay, that's
I got
fine.
new nails.
No.
Very nice. Me
Yes.
too.
Oh,
They're like
yes.
claws.
Yeah, mine are
Yeah,
terrible.
well, because I just quit my job, and at my job they were like, no nails. So I was like, I'm gonna get the most obnoxious nails possible. So I got really pointy,
My nails are pink because we had a charity come through our camp.
like
Yeah.
breast cancer.
It's this thing called the Run for Kids, and basically the idea is the charity finds one kid a year, one specific kid, and it's this year is your year, and we're gonna run for you, and all the money we raise is for that one kid.
Like a sick kid or just
Yeah,
a random
like a sick kid.
Okay, beautiful.
Alright. Anyway, Chloe, you're the guest,
Yay!
so you get to draw out of the hat.
Amazing.
Also, I realised, even though
Oh, you guys got a new hat.
yeah, it's
I like it. It looks like a
it's-
detective's hat.
yeah, it's the hat Mom got me from
Oh,
England.
this one.
It's a
Okay.
Sherlock Holmes hat.
Ooh. Replace Alfred with another fictional employee.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's fun.
All right, what theme song should I use?
Not Batman, because that's boring.
I mean, there's a lot. You've left a lot of wiggle room there.
What's the theme song to The Office?
Wait, no, that's not it.
I went to use the Parks and Rec theme.
Either one works.
Alfred Batman's butler.
Yes.
Alfred Batman butler. Alfred need be replaced.
Glad you clarified.
Good.
Yes.
As if we all already didn't
Why?
know what we
Is
were
he
talking
dead?
about.
Or is he going on vacation?
We'll go vacation.
Okay.
Because we don't want to kill.
So it's
Bruce.
only like a short replacement, so he's going to come back.
Well, maybe it's a short replacement.
You know,
if it
he's
works
pretty
out really
old.
well.
He is pretty old.
If it works out really well, then maybe Alfred will be gone forever.
See, the way I think
Aw.
it's going is he's going Master Wayne, I'm going away for a while, and I'm going to fly away. And then he gets, he doesn't wear his compression socks, right? And he gets a blood clot in his legs halfway through his trip and dies.
Oh no. No, Master Wayne, I need to go and find the bandit. The bandit the size of a tangerine. You have no idea what we're talking about, do
You
you?
guys are fucking nuts.
It's from Dark Knight.
Oh yeah, except I was 8 when it came out.
Surely you've watched The Dark Knight since then.
Yeah, when I was 8 when it came out.
Oh, you need to watch The Dark Knight.
I haven't seen it. In a long
Master
time.
Wayne, I need to go to the jungle and find a bandit with the ruby the size of a tangerine.
You guys sound like Do you guys remember Austin Powers Gold member?
Yeah, Michael-
You sound like his dad.
Michael
Yeah,
Caine.
Mike-
Oh, is
that's
he?
who
Does he
we're
play
doing,
Alfred?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
other than that.
He's Alfred.
that's Alfred.
Well, now I'm
So
just
now we're
picturing,
doing a spot-on impression is what I'm hearing.
That's
from
really
that.
good.
Well, now I'm just picturing just Austin Powers, not even the dad. Austin Powers.
You know what I think is so funny is that we reference The Dark Knight, and you're like, "No, I haven't seen it," and you bring up Austin Powers Gold member.
Yeah.
The culturally relevant Austin Powers
How
film,
dare you.
Gold member.
Look, for anyone who doesn't know the relationship, Chloe is my little sister, alright, so I can back her up on this.
It's a great movie.
Austin Powers Gold member was a very large cultural touchstone in our household.
Oh yeah, it really
I
was.
love gold.
I don't even remember why.
Because Tegan and I went round to...
Oh my god, Teta Melissa. Hey,
Yeah.
Teta Melissa.
Tegan and I went round to Teta Melissa, who is a member of our family,
Mm-hmm.
one day, and her kids were watching Austin Powers Goldmember. We were like, what is this? This is awesome. And they were like, oh, this is Austin Powers Goldmember. And we're like, sick. And we got home and then I think we got a DVD.
Yeah, we got a DVD set of all 3 of the Austin Powers
Jeez.
movies, and we watched it for weeks.
We only ever watched Goldmember though.
Because it was because the other 2 were kind of Sorry, everyone, but the other two were kind of shit.
For sure, The Spy Who Shagged Me is the best one.
But you forget.
But Goldmember, though.
Beyonce was in...
Goldmember.
Yeah,
no, I don't forget. I was actually going to bring that up.
Yeah.
Our family has, like, cultural touchstones of pop culture. So we've got Goldmember is a good one.
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls. Murder, She Wrote.
The Golden Globes.
Kath and Kim for a while.
Kath and Kim was very popular in our household. Law and Order.
SVU.
But everyone has SVU.
SVU is
because
good.
the rest of Law and Order is not as good as SVU.
No, CI is pretty good.
CI
Criminal
is
Intent.
You're just going to disagree with everything I say.
There was
everything.
also, what was that fucking... Currently, Murdoch Mysteries is a good one for this episode.
It's great.
It's fucking
What's
gold.
going on? Because I moved, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Anytime, there was an episode I came out of my room one day and Mum was watching Murdoch Mysteries. I'm like, that's fucking the wrestler, Christian! She goes,
Oh my god, is Christian in
she was
Murdoch
like,
Mysteries?
why? What? I'm like, yeah, Christian, Edge's brother, Christian! She's like, oh yeah, Edge and Christian, I
They're
remember
not
that.
brothers.
No, they're not, but that's the best way to remember to point it out because they were kayfabe brothers.
That's disgusting.
Fiction brothers.
Just
And
because
I was
they're
like,
Canadian.
that's Christian! And she was like, why is Christian in Murdoch Mysteries? I'm like, I don't know. You tell me!
Did you know that Murdoch Mysteries is Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
It's in
until
Alberta.
quite recently. Yeah, it's in Alberta.
You should watch Murdoch Mysteries.
I thought it was like American,
I
but
might.
then some people were speaking French at one point, and I was like, oh, okay. But then, yeah, they're Canadian.
This does lead me in quite nicely to my suggestion for a fictional replacement for Alfred.
Sure.
Elliot Stabler.
Oh my god,
Okay.
Elliot Stabler, I'm sorry. He was a misunderstood, kind of a dirty cop, but he had it going on.
He
He
wasn't-
solved so many mysteries.
So,
Go ahead.
here's... Okay, so with Alfred, right, he's got a lot of duties that you got to consider when
Yeah.
replacing him, right? So, he, like, depending on the version, of course, he's got different jobs. So, the animated series, Alfred was just kind of... He was a butler.
He was a butler.
But he was also willing to, like... I like how all three of us had to wipe our mouths just then.
Yeah.
Because we're all grotty fucks. He was also good. He also did a lot of, like, impressions. So he had to, like, cover for Bruce.
Yeah.
But, movie Alfred has to do a lot more. So he's got to, like, sew him up. And he's got to help solve crimes. Video game Alfred does a lot of hacking and also helping solve crimes. Yes, you've got your hand up.
Yeah. Was he like an emotional outlet all across the board? Because
Yes.
I feel like, yeah, that's something that he definitely is.
Alfred is also a parent to Bruce.
Yes.
So-
And Elliot Stabler is a parent to 6 children.
Exactly. Elliot Stabler, he's a parent, he's raised 6 children, he's got detective skills of his own, so he can help. He's got training in all kind, and like, he's passed the police academy,
Sure.
and he's got like therapy skills and such, and I'm certain that if you asked him nicely, he could probably stitch it back up.
Yeah, because now we're just talking about SVU, because he goes undercover at one point and gets like stabbed in the fucking gut and lives because he sews himself back up. Also, he gets shot in like the shoulder at one point, like passes out on the street. That's pretty badass.
He's also stern, which I think Bruce really needs.
Sure.
Although, that might go against me because I feel like they might clash at some stage.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think that Stabler and Batman would probably be pretty similar. Like, I think they get along pretty well.
Yeah, like I feel like Stabler might be a better positioned if he were on the Gotham PD, although he'd be dead if he were on the Gotham PD.
Yeah,
That's true.
I feel like he's a good suggestion to replace Alfred. Like he could, I don't know how good he is at butling though.
Probably.
Yeah, that's the thing, is can he make a breakfast?
Can he bottle?
Can he bottle?
Well, he raised 6 children, so I assume, and he has a wife,
Well,
so I
the
assume
thing is,
he's.
Ben, if you
can't
want to
do
get
anything.
technical, his wife leaves him at one point
Oh yeah.
because he's not home to raise the fucking children because he's at work all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
He's
Solving-
clearly not too
solving
smart. He
rapes
doesn't
and
know how to
whatnot.
just put a little rubber thing on and stop having 6 children.
Yeah,
workaholic.
Workaholic, except he comes home, bangs his wife, has some more children, goes back to work.
Doesn't look after the children.
Yeah, that's reckless.
Alfred doesn't have a family.
Yes,
So-
Stabler does. You're taking him
Stabler's
away
family
from his
left.
family.
Stabler's family left him.
Oh, his wife
Yeah, but
left
they
him.
get
He's
back
still got
together
kids.
because she gets pregnant because they bang yet again, and then they get back together. You're forgetting everything.
I'm telling
honestly.
you, he's got to figure out how condoms work. They're a
Before he
useful
can
little
bottle.
tool. Unless he's, you guys have seen The Meaning of Life, right?
Yes.
The Monty Python thing. you know, every sperm is sacred, so I can understand it if it's from that point of view.
Well, I feel like stable is probably some weird religion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like Christian actually.
Oh.
Why?
The weirdest religion.
Yes.
Yes.
But, like, come on. He's a good replacement for Alfred. He's a workaholic as well, so he's like... And he's a detective, so he's good at keeping secrets. He's been undercover.
Yes. And he solves lots of crimes, saves lots of people.
How
is he with computers?
That might be my downfall. I mean, I don't think Alfred was particularly good with computers until Bruce forced him to get good with the computers.
That's true, but I feel like Alfred's kind of a superstar in that he's really smart, he's good at buttling, he's good at battling.
So he's like a quick learner.
Yeah,
he's got the 3 B's.
Yeah.
Buttling, battling, bitch pudding.
Bitchin'.
Sure.
He's good at eating
And Brucin'.
And Brucin', the 4 B's! He's really good at that 4th B, Brucin'. Alright, on a scale of, what's a good reference here? On a scale of Batman to Joker, actually, you know what, we'll just rate him out of Alfreds. 5 Alfreds is our top score.
5 Alfreds.
So on, how many Alfreds out of 5 do I get?
3?
Yeah, no, I'm going to go a safe 3.
Okay,
I think 3 Alfreds.
3's not bad, 3's not bad. I'm going to write that down, we're going to keep score. We're doing this again.
A 3, maybe even a 3.5 if he can learn how to use a condom.
We don't do 0.5s because then we're doing an out of 10 scale.
Yes.
Right.
That's what that is.
Stabler, 3 out of 5. Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay, we don't do points. Cool.
Because I don't see the point of doing points, like 0.5s, if you're doing a 5-point scale, because then it's like, why don't you just do it out of 10 then?
Yeah, fair enough.
And then if you add points to that, I'm like, well, why don't you just do it out of 20? Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
It just keeps going, right.
Don't do 0.5s, because then you're just wasting my time.
Okay.
Anyway, so, who wants to go next?
Okay.
Alright.
Let's think of someone. Because I've been thinking about Stabler for a while.
Yeah, now I'm just thinking about Sailor.
Oh, but come on. I came up with that, like...
Alright.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Oh,
wait,
where
I've
you
got
going?
one. I've got one.
Okay.
Australian culture. Kath, from Kath and Kim.
Oh, God.
Hear me out, hear me out. Her daughter, Kim, a fucking waste of space, honestly.
Turned out terribly.
Turned out terribly, but she lets her come live in her house all the time when she fucks up her marriage, fucks up all her shit, looks after her, and keeps the house looking like great. And she stays in shape and looks great.
So she can buttle for sure.
She can buttle for sure. Is she a good emotional outlet? No, because she's always picking on Kim for being fat. But that's a whole nother thing.
Imagine Batman coming home from a rough night of solving Riddler's crimes and solving riddles, and he's like, I'm just so tired. Bruce, look at me, look at me.
Look at me, Bruce. Got one more to say to you.
Got one more to say to you. Get fucked.
Exactly.
Just gives him shit like, shower, you're covered in green paint. Go have a shower, Bruce.
Ruining my house.
You look disgusting. Imagine Bruce Wayne's going to be having panic attacks.
For sure.
But that might
more than already.
It might keep him on his toes. It might improve his work. Then it's a challenge.
Historically, when Batman's been kept on his toes, it's not worked out well for him. In fact, Bane's whole gimmick was, I'm going to keep Batman on his toes so that he's weaker, so that I can beat him up. Get him on board and nose in the background. But anyway.
But yeah, she can definitely buttle. She's a quick learner. She's done heaps of TAFE courses.
That she has.
She has them all over. There's in the good room. There's lots on the good room. Yeah, so she's a quick learner. She can buttle. Can she battle? Maybe, if put on the spot.
I reckon if you.
I think her and Kim had
scrappy.
a punch on once. Maybe.
I reckon that.
She's
Kath
scrappy.
Kath could beat the fuck out of us.
Yeah.
Out of us.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, she's in great shape. Like Kel and her always work out.
That's right. I forgot about Kel.
Yes,
Does Kel come with Kath? Is that a package deal?
I think he'd just come around and be like, knock knock, layer of 5 meats. You know. I watched Kath and Kim recently. If you can't tell, it was on Netflix.
See, it is on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix now.
Kath and Kim is so far out of my knowledge zone because I just find it annoying.
Oh, I agree.
Well, then I'll just see myself out. There's
I'm
no way I'm
sorry.
winning this.
No,
I'm sorry
You're making
to
a
say
decent case for Kath.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad choice. I'm just saying, like, I understood Stabler because I get the character.
Sorry, the dog is knocking.
Yeah, the dog really wants to come inside, but he's not coming in.
It's okay. I
So
understand.
baby, it's cold outside.
No.
He's just a sook. It's
Yeah.
just because I'm never here.
But anyway, so Kath,
Yes. And she's got fun hair.
she does have fun hair. Bruce Wayne has historically had pretty boring hair.
Exactly. I think that might be fun. They can bond over the hair.
Like, he's either got a flat top, or I remember in, like, year 0, he got that military cut where they buzz it to, like, a 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then they buzz the, like, back and sides to a 0.
Mm.
And it's not a good look.
It's a look for sure. Though.
It's a look, but it's not necessarily a good look.
It's not a LEWK look. Like a look. It's just a look. Do you know what I mean? You guys seen RuPaul's Drag Race?
No.
Okay, don't worry.
I've been told I have to watch
Yeah,
it.
you
So
should
what?
watch it.
I've seen what's her name? Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie.
Vanjie.
Yeah, I've seen her.
Beautiful.
How
Love
would
her.
Kath deal with getting a hand cut off?
I think she'd kind of make the best of it. She seems to be very positive.
Okay, let me rephrase that then. How would Kath deal with the Joker?
I just think she wouldn't take it very seriously, so
Like
maybe
the-
that's her downfall.
Like the Joker shows up at Wayne Manor and is like, "Ha ha, bitches!
Her.
That's the
I mean,
Joker.
let's have a Chardonnay and a little boy.
Look at my fucked cat!" Have you seen Joker's fucked cat? Recently in quotation marks, in Death of the Family, he has a cat that is deformed. It's got two faces.
Beautiful.
It looks sad.
Is it like when when you go like the RSPCA or something and you see like the saddest animal there and you're like, well, now I've got to get it because it's the saddest one.
No,
there.
he
Do you
got
think
it
was
be-
that situation?
No,
or-
he got it because he's an asshole and a monster, and he thought it was funny,
Oh,
and he intended to blow it up.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
okay.
He put a bomb in it.
Is it dead?
Yes.
It just reminded me.
He's
So
the Joker. He killed it.
So yesterday I got home after a work of week. Yeah.
A work of week.
Yeah. That's where I'm at right now. That's my headspace. Anyway, I got home and it turns out my brother had shaved my dog. Which makes sense.
I thought we were weird.
You know,
As
she
in Toffee or Cole?
Toffee. Man, I would love to shave Cole. Cole is so... He's like... He looks not big because he's a tiny dog. But he looks bigger than he is because his fur is so thick and
Is
long.
he like mini levels of furry or like cavoodle levels of like furry?
Minnie was our dog,
Oh yeah, Minnie was our dog.
for the listeners.
Rest in peace, Minnie. She was a good dog.
He was a good dog.
She.
I just said
You
she.
said he.
No, I said she.
I heard she.
Ha
He was on my side.
Right,
fucker.
whatever. Oh,
Anyway, I don't know. Not cavoodly. It's not curly, but it's not like... I don't know
Frizz.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was just thick.
It's just thick, puffy hair. Anyway, I got home. Toffee had been shaved down, like not all the way, but a decent amount. But my brother was like, I wasn't able to shave her feet,
So she got furry feet.
so she's got
Boots
feet
with the fur.
that basically look exactly right. No,
Boots
but-
with the fur.
you know, Dr. Seuss books,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where it's like the Cat in the Hat and stuff, and like the Grinch have the feet where it's like hair that kind of curls and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like extra long hair on their feet. That's what my dog has right now.
That's sick.
She's like almost completely like shaved down, and then just these weird socks that she's got on the end of her feet, and it's great.
That's sick. But anyway, back to Kath.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like Joker would like run into her and she'd try that thing with like, look at me, look at me, look at me, and he'd just stab her in the eye.
I don't know. I think they'd get along.
Yeah, because she's a little bit nuts.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
Maybe he recruits her. Maybe she becomes Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe, yeah.
Which,
We just wrote
Harley
another
Quinn.
comic book.
at one point, was employed by Batman.
Was she?
Yeah, well, at least with Injustice 2 she was.
Ah, that doesn't fucking count.
Sure it does.
That barely counts.
It counts enough.
On a scale of out of 5 Alfreds, I'd give Kath a solid 3.
Yeah, we're getting 3s all around here.
Yes.
Which is why I'm going to bring it home with a solid 1.
Attaboy, Phoenix. Attaboy.
Here
What
we
do you got
go.
for us?
We're going with, have you guys seen Masters of Sex?
No.
No, but it does sound like something you would watch.
Rude. It's actually really good. So Masters of Sex is a TV
Is Jenna
show.
Louise Coleman in that show? I feel like she...
Yes, I think
Louise Coleman.
Jenna Louise Coleman. She was on Doctor Who.
Oh.
Maybe. Anyway, it's about this guy back in like the 60s
I'm familiar with what this show is. I just
I
haven't
know,
watched
keep
it.
talking.
who works at a hospital and is like, we don't know enough about sex.
So
and
he goes out
everyone's taboo, so he goes to like brothels and he watches people having sex
Ew.
and stuff like that, and he's like, okay, and then he starts like secretly bringing people into his hospital that he works at and like putting all these things on them, like these wires and stuff, and he's like, okay, have sex now, and then he's like, oh, when they reach orgasm, this happens in their body, and apparently, like it's based on a true story, but he basically changed how we think about sex forever. Before that, like there's this whole thing about like the female orgasm and stuff like that, and like everyone's like, the clitoris doesn't do anything, and he's like, I've discovered it does.
So in other words, he did medicine.
Yes.
Medicine.
Anyway,
He learned medically.
Yes,
not
science.
him,
Oh.
Not him?
but the girl in it, his secretary.
I need to look her up.
Secretary, air quotation marks, or like an actual secretary?
Well, secretary in air quotation marks. Basically, she comes in as a secretary and she's like, I want to be a part of this sex business. And then she basically, she doesn't become a doctor because it's the 50s or 60s, so that's not
Virginia
So,
Johnson?
like, Virginia.
Sure.
Is her name Virginia Johnson?
I would say so. She's played by Lizzie Kaplan.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah.
Aw.
So she makes a hell of a secretary. She's a mother, so she knows how to buttle. She has scenes where she's making breakfast and stuff for her kids.
I like how we as a group have just decided that butling is similar to family work.
I mean, it is.
It
Like, go and
absolutely
ask-
is.
go
Have
ask
you
any,
seen-
any parent? Oh.
What?
Downton Abbey!
Oh, get
There are
fucked.
bottles and bottles of butlers in
I
Downton
feel like
Abbey.
that's cheating.
I don't.
Like, that's just like saying Little Butler is going to replace Alfred.
Little Butler!
Which
of
I was
course.
ashamed that you didn't go with.
No, I was thinking like historical characters.
Ah, you're no fun.
Or the nanny.
Oh my god, the nanny!
Fran Drescher, the nanny.
I like how we've just abandoned your suggestion and now
Yeah.
it's football.
You really
Fran
like...
Drescher, though!
You really like the nanny.
I love the
learned-
nanny.
The nanny.
Yeah, because Fran Drescher, she's a bad bitch. She's great for her time. She dresses like a fucking model.
I hate
you
her
know,
so
she's great.
much.
Like, her fashion sense is Now's fashion sense.
It's
if you
true.
Look at it. It's very true. I own, like, multiples of her outfit. She's
I
great.
would love if everyone dressed exactly like and spoke like Fran Drescher.
Yes.
That's my perfect world.
Oh, imagine coming home from, like, Two-Face was robbing the Second National Gotham Bank.
Sure.
You're covered in burns. He's walking like, I need medical treatment.
Is Peter here?
That's not Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher's a bit like Peter Griffin. They've both got really annoying laughs.
Sure.
What a comparison.
Fran Drescher or the Baby Goat Warrior Phoenix?
The baby goat warrior.
I'm going to play the song now.
He was working in a whip shop in Flushing, Queens, when his mother kicked him out in one of those crushing scenes. What was he to do? Where was he to go? He was out on his fanny. So over the bridge from Flushing to the Sheffield store, he was there to sell whips, but the father saw more. He had style, he had flair, he was there, that's how he became the daddy. Who would have guessed that goat we describe was just exactly what the doctor prescribes? Now the father finds him beguiling, and the kids are actually smiling. He's the goat with no pants when everybody else is wearing tan. The flashy goat from Flushing, the nanny named the Baby Goat Warrior.
Baby goat warrior is great.
Baby Goat Warrior is pretty good.
I've lost my train of thought
We were
with the
talking about
baby.
Fran Drescher.
Yeah, forget the nanny. Let's just bring Fran Drescher into it.
Fran Drescher into the back.
Yeah.
Stick her in there. Have her tend to Bruce Wayne.
She's a fictional employee. In the nanny, she plays herself at one point.
Is the nanny based on true stories?
No.
Good. It's a bit suspect then.
But there is a great scene in The Nanny where Fran Drescher meets herself. Well, her character meets Fran Drescher.
The Nanny meets Fran Drescher.
Yeah, and it's so good. Because they start talking, and it's like, wow, you really do have that nasal voice. Good stuff.
Fucking hell.
Beautiful.
Anyway, so she can buttle for sure.
Yeah.
But she's kind of tough, you know.
Tough love.
Well, I don't think she can buttle, because the household has a butler.
That's true.
Oh,
but
she's just the nanny.
She's
she doesn't
just
buttle.
the nanny.
And she doesn't buttle. She just
But
raises
I don't
the
think the
children.
butler really buttles all that much.
Well,
Oh.
she
He
certainly
just
doesn't
comes in
buttle.
and makes snarky comments at things.
Yeah, that's all we see him doing. He could be buttling off screen.
That's
By
true.
that logic, anyone could be a good butler.
But how
right?
often do children need butling?
Constantly?
All the time.
But they've got a nanny.
Is Bruce Wayne not a child at heart?
But Bruce Wayne is an adult. He needs adult things, like adult diapers.
Does he?
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I mean, how do you piss in the bat suit? Is my question.
Is there zippers in the bat
You
suit?
press a
No.
button and just...
Ew.
Depends
opens
on
up.
the version. Some versions are like metallic and like they like a basic suit of
Maybe
armor.
he just doesn't like drink. Like, ever. And he's just very dry.
Oh.
Very dry.
He's very dry.
Oh,
He's
actually,
very dry.
now that I've said that, I just remember that Ben Affleck's bat suit was just literally like he could just had a zipper in the back and he could just take it off, and he drank like whiskey and shit.
Yeah.
With Ben Affleck or Batman.
Batman.
Played by Ben Affleck.
Batman
Yeah.
played by Ben Affleck.
Affleck, sorry.
Because in Justice League, he's upset because he's like, oh god, this Justice League that I've built is turning out pretty shitty. And Wonder Woman comes in and I think pops his shoulder back into place while he's having some whiskey.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's side note,
love.
but Justice League's a bad film, but I kind of like that version of Batman that's just over this shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I really liked Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah, he was good.
I just didn't like the rest of it.
Interesting.
Actually, I didn't hate Justice League. It was better than...
I didn't hate Justice League as much as I hated Batman and Superman.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. It
And
was
I didn't
better
really
than-
hate Batman and Superman, I just found it a lot of fun to talk about.
It was pretty bad.
No, I hated it.
Yeah, but it was funny bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure it was funny bad. I hope the Flash movie is good.
I hope it's...
I think everyone hopes that the Flash movie is good.
I'm torn, because as I've told you every single time we've been to see a DC movie since Batman and Superman, they've never been able to reclaim that level of bad, and it really disappoints me. Because
I
on the
don't
one
know.
hand, I do want them to be good movies, because if they're good movies, then hey, these characters that I love are getting good movies, and I get to talk about them and see them done right. But on the other hand, it's a lot more fun to trash a bad movie.
Yes, that is true. While we're on the topic, Aquaman.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen it.
Pretty good movie.
It was pretty good.
It's okay.
It definitely had its moments that you cringe, but you do that with every superhero
But
movie.
there's
like,
one scene in Aquaman that I think reached Batman v Superman levels of bad, which is when they put in Pitbull's cover of Toto's Africa.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a real thing that happens in that movie.
That's not good at all. We're gonna go straight back to talking about buttling.
Yes. Back to Butlin.
Butlin.
Batlin, Brucin. What was the other one?
Bitchin'.
Nice. So, I guess we're not going with Fran Drescher's
No,
The Nanny.
you've made your case. Let's go. Like, do you want to?
I think she could battle.
I feel like she could. She's from Queens.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
from Queens. She can for sure battle.
Everyone in Queens can fight. Everyone in Queens is just a big rat waiting to have a fight.
And Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man.
But what is Spider-Man if not a big rat?
A big spider.
I fucking love Spider-Man.
I feel like I should apologise to everyone from Queens for calling them all big rats.
Yeah, I know people
Yeah.
from Queens.
Are they rats?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
They're
they're
Master Splinter's family.
All right. They're not from Queens.
What
They're
about
from
Master,
Brooklyn.
Wait, hold on. What about Master
I know.
Splinter to replace Alfred? Now that you've brought it up.
Well, let's finish Fran Drescher real
Okay.
quick.
Okay.
On a scale of Alfred's, of Alfred's, I'm
Yeah.
going to give that a 4.
I'm gonna go 2.
Haha!
Wow. Running the gamut.
Man, we're all on an even 6 points.
Lovely.
So sorry, Master Splinter.
Yes, so he can buttle and he can battle.
Can he buttle? I just
Yeah,
feel
he
like...
can buttle. He buttles after the goddamn Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they're teenagers, and they're mutants, and they're turtles.
That's true.
He doesn't really battle after the TMNT.
Well, he raises them.
He can for sure battle.
He can definitely
no
battle.
doubt,
He
can
might
battle.
actually be more useful to Batman now that you've pointed that out, because he does train the turtles.
Yes, and they turn out to be amazing.
Splinter is a martial arts legend. Like
How does he... Batman, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, right.
Batman fights the Ninja Turtles.
No, he
Or
doesn't.
does he team up
He
with them?
teams up with them.
I feel like he needs to fight them to see who's better.
Nah, he's good friends with them. He can relate to Raphael.
Of course he can.
There was a crossover comic called with Batman and TMNT, and they made it into an animated movie.
That's the best
And
thing.
it has my favourite line of all time of just Batman and Raphael standing in Crime Alley, be like, "This is where my parents died, Raphael." It's like, why would you do that? Why did you bring him here?
No, I support it. I fully support it.
But anyway, I feel Splinter trained the TMNT, and the TMNT are the four of the greatest martial artists in the galaxy.
Yeah.
Michelangelo is the greatest martial artist in the galaxy.
Michelangelo.
Wait, Michelangelo? Don't you mean Leonardo?
No, Michelangelo won a tournament in there's a TMNT story arc where the
Is
turtles.
it canon?
Yes, the turtles get chosen to participate. Like Splinter has a artifact from some other planet
Yes.
Of course.
that allows you gets you entry into an intergalactic tournament, and
Yeah.
the turtles stumble across it one day and they get offered the spot because Splinter's old. And Splinter's like, "Yeah, they're my students. They can have my spot."
And they fight Goku.
They go to this.
What?
Totally
They
kidding.
go to this foreign,
Oh.
like this alien planet, and they meet up with some. They've got some friends, like the Triceratons, who are Triceratops
Oh,
aliens,
they were cool.
and some other people, and it's just essentially a tournament, like a fighting tournament, and Michelangelo wins the entire thing.
Michelangelo. Oh.
It
Like,
still blows me away how dumb Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Michelangelo
is,
only
yet how
in
good
my-
it is.
I respect them. I
Mikey
respect
wins,
them a lot.
like, in the first round he goes up against Raph, and he wins because he keeps a cool head, because Raph's like, I finally get to beat up my little brother. He's like,
Yes.
come on, and he beats him because of that, and then from that point on, he's just getting through on luck of the draw. Like, he pisses off the biggest guy in the tournament, and then trades tickets with someone else so he doesn't have to fight him.
Well,
Like,
that's
he games the system, but he does still technically win. And all the other turtles do lose, so
What about Leonardo? What happens to Leonardo?
Leonardo gets knocked out, I think, in, like, the semis.
That doesn't sound right.
He doesn't make it to the finals.
I did think it was unfair of Master Splinter to just, like, favourite Leonardo.
Leonardo's got the calmest and the coolest head and is the most qualified to be a leader.
But you still shouldn't favourite your children.
He doesn't
Sure you
favourite him.
Everyone does.
Well, they do, but you don't have to say
He
it.
doesn't say Leonardo is my favourite. In fact, he says many a time that he doesn't have a favourite.
Yeah, that's a lie though.
That is, yeah, every parent says that.
Uh-huh. Every parent says
Everyone
that.
says
And
that.
I know for a fact that Vienna's my dad's favourite.
Yes, I know that Ben is my dad's favourite because he's a boy. Strictly because he's a boy.
Makes sense.
No offence, Ben.
I'm hurt.
You should be.
Are you joking right now? Come on.
Moving on, though.
Yes.
Splinter teaches the four of the greatest martial artists in their universe.
Mm.
He is qualified to lead the Foot Clan.
Sure.
Oh.
He's beaten Shredder before.
But, you know, I don't see Shredder in no intergalactic martial arts.
It's because
thing,
Shredder was
so-
dead.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is he dead?
Depends on the version.
Sometimes.
Sometimes he's dead. Sometimes he's an alien. Sometimes he's a demon.
You know, who was the floating head in, like, remember in Teenage Ninja...
That would be Baxter Stockman.
Yeah, he was like a floating brain. or
The
something.
best thing in TMNT.
We're not going back to Baxter Stockman.
Baxter Stockman once was a fly man.
If you want to know about Baxter Stockman, go listen to our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode.
But anyway, I feel like Splinter's a good choice.
Yes, I agree.
Splinter, I'd say, is a solid 5 out of 5.
And
Yeah, I like
he's a good
Splinter.
he's a good emotional outlet because obviously the children are raised.
He does have to deal with Raphael's shit a lot, and he does
Yes.
help him out through that. So
And remember that one time when Leonardo had like a breakdown and got evil for a little bit?
yes, I do.
Yes. And he coached him through that.
He got him
like a
through it.
good parent should.
Well, now that we've found the perfect replacement for Alfred, I've been Ben.
I've been Chloe.
Up in Phoenix.
And this is from a hat.
Yeah. Now we just talk while I faded out and played the theme song that I was going to play at the beginning.
The office.
Yeah. And probably.
To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.